Life Pod 2, Chief Technical Officer U. Let's do it.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
Well, aren't you smart?
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Oops. I want to type into the beacon name. Mysterious cave. And then get the heck out of here ASAP. We should probably, let's go back to Mouth Base too. You know, we got a lot of stuff done here. Need some food.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I have a fish in the prawn suit. It's crazy to me that people are like, watch out, NL, you only have 30 seconds worth of oxygen. Yo, did you know that, like, right now, you only have 30 seconds worth of oxygen? Let's just head back to Mouth Base. Like, if you stop breathing, you're gonna start feeling the burn in 30 seconds, is what I'm trying to say. You know, we probably need food a little bit more than water. Let's do it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Mouth Base, please.
Engine powering up.
Yeah, but you're not gonna feel the burn if you keep breathing. I see your point, but logical extreme from me. She didn't have a rear view mirror? Oh, do they not make BMW SUVs with rear view mirrors these days? Is that's a premium edition? Yeah, don't make them with signal lights either, apparently. But anyway, you don't even use your rear view mirror. I'm getting way too into the minutia. It's a common problem for me. Looking out your driver's side window backwards doesn't replicate looking out of your rear view mirror. It replicates looking out of your driver's side mirror. But regardless, it's all good. Sure, why not? Here's a tutaroo. Tutaroo. It's a long trip back, by the way. By the way, I did get correspondence from the class action lawsuit about transmissions in Ford Focuses and Fiestas. I don't know. Like, my dumbass, when I opened the envelope, I was like, it's probably a check for like $10,000. What it was instead was like, you know, if you've had your car serviced for a transmission issue more than 3 times, you're entitled to $60 per visit compensation. And I was like, well, I mean, we never had it serviced for the issue in the first place. I was like, dude, who hired these lawyers? They screwed up the class action, man. I can no longer rise. Oh, there we go. I just had to give it a little forward thrust. Oh no, look at Sinvicta's tweet to you. Woo! Please tell me it's another food product. I don't know how he gets the... Maybe they're from shitty food porn or something, but it's always horrible. Flying submarine. In the town where I was born. Sure, I'll look at it. Wow, that is terrible. This is the stuff, and it happens in other countries, I'm sure, but this is the stuff that makes me worry about America. Because, like, dipping your Oreos in ranch dressing is not a substitute for having a personality. Oh! I think we just ran into the Great Coral Reef, boys. Alright, you gotta look in your mirrors. Okay, I see the problem. You gotta give it a little right. Get yourself flying. Give me a camera toggle. And a Flargenstau. Okay, I think we go like this, and then we go back. Let's go, boys. Allow me to take this opportunity to apologize to the natural wildlife of this littoral region. What's your favorite Mario game? That's a fantastic question. For nostalgia's sake, it's Super Mario World, without a doubt. In terms of the actual, like, if you were to intellectually be like, what's your favorite, what's the best Mario game ever released? I would probably say Super Mario Bros. 3. What's my favorite Mario game to replay? Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels. I'm not talking about Doki Doki Panic Reskin. I'm talking about the North American audiences think it's too hard. Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels. I played so much of that in college that I have, like, muscle memory associated with it, where you just hold down right on the D-pad, hold down the Y button, or whatever you would map sprint to, and then run and jump, never slowing down. New Let's Play of it? Guess what, brother? Well, actually, I might have deleted it back when Nintendo was being very anti-YouTube, but I Let's Played the Super Mario The Lost Levels. It's like I can beat that game under 2 hours easy. I know that's not right. I remember crashing into this base. It's not speedrun levels, but like that game is like, that sort of thing is my bag, baby.
Emergency.
I know.
Seek calorie intake
Okay.
immediately.
Hold on, I gotta make the space for some marble melons. It's just 2 videos though? Yeah, because I beat the game in 2 videos, because I'm extremely good. Oh, that's not how you do that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Whatever. Snacking on some freaking melons, dude. Ah, it follows. Breathe. The heck did I put in it? Oh, that's right, stalker teeth. Alright, so I think I crashed into the moon pool. Let me get some oxygen. pretty sure it was the moon pool. It was definitely the moon pool. Favorite Beatles album? You know, for all of my incredibly revolutionary, controversial opinions, I got a lot of pop sensibilities at heart. I'm kind of I'm a Revolver guy. Of course, I can get down with the Rubber Souls and the Sgt. Peppers of the world. White Album's got some great stuff on it. But it does also start to get a little into the, like, all four of the Beatles are doing their own thing at that point, and Paul McCartney's like, I'd like to make pop songs, and John Lennon's like, I want to create world peace, and then George Harrison's like, I want to play the sitar, and Ringo Starr is like, I wrote a song that rhymes. So that's where, I wouldn't say it falls apart for me, but that's where I lose the mythology a little. And yeah, Gene Simmons pops in, and he's like, I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. So I'm supposed to plant blood oil outside. So, like, dude, for real, we don't need this many freaking gel sacks, man. There you go. There you go, bud. Beauty. Hopefully it generates light as well. Probably the biggest waste of resources I could ever fathom, but Cyclops needs fabricator plus plant bed. Genius idea. Okay, so start up easy money here. What do we need? Table coral, which we already have none of, so let's go get that. Yo, Tomo's still chilling. What's up, my man? I'll need one for now. Scan Rex.
All systems online.
It's a very good idea. Thank you for the feedback. I need to go get some gold. Should I hold out hope that you will play the new Paradox game? Yes. But to be clear, you should not hold out hope that I'm going to play 500 episodes of it. But I will peep it for certain. There's no doubt. What have I done? $499 episodes? Unlikely. Alright, we got a fabricator. What's the next step? It's an indoor plant bed. So we can put melons on it. We need 4 titanium for an indoor grow bed. Are you going to 100% Hollow Knight 2? That might be one of those games I just stay away from. With the knowledge that if I don't 100% it, it will be used against me for a half decade. I want to put a grow bed in an area where I can walk around it on all sides. That way, I can get stuff from every axis, but I don't know if it really exists. I guess, like, if we put it in this room, there might be an area for it. This will probably be okay. Yeah? Grow bed in the Cyclops Y. So when we go out on long missions, I can eat. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing 4 this time because I think we already harvested too many seeds. I've screwed this one up something fierce. What have I done? I hate it. No! Give me the seeds! Thank you! Whoops. You can still drop them and slice them. Oh, that's right. Thank you. It's the danger of only playing a game once a week. You forget all that useful info. I have to drop it outside, I think. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Of course it sunk fast. You see how, like, nutritionally dense it is? 4 watermelons is like a day of physical activity's caloric needs. That's 7. It's not bad. We could pick 3, cut 1, pick 2, cut 1. Hello, Bear Taffy. How are you? How's the water? I mean, it's been pretty, like, low-key today. We got attacked by a big electric eel, but it's not that big of a deal in the whole scheme of things. I don't think we need anything else, but we may want to... I guess, again, now that I think about it, we don't really have to take food with us. So we can just go back out. And presumably, I don't know how fast it's going to grow. I honestly, like, a water filtration device on the... on the Cyclops would be nice. I don't necessarily think it's immediately necessary. Although we have all the tools. Oh, you can't put it on there anyway? Doesn't work. Fair enough. That's true. Marble melons give a bunch of water, so I doubt we need it. You also got the Cyclops depth module. That's right. Where the heck is Cyclops depth module Mark 1? I know we got it. Oh, it's in the Cyclops upgrades, whereas the modification station has the... Okay, no worries. Plasteel ingot and 3 rubies. So I saw rubies back there. I'm just trying to see. Probably would not be in here. But so there's 2 Rubus. I don't think we have 3 rubies. In the prawn suit? Hold on. I don't think we had that much in the prawn suit inventory. Yo, the bioreactor still... Dude, the marble melons do incredible work. 1 watermelon can power this base for years. Are you gonna play the DLC once you're done with this playthrough? I'm just gonna, and this is not out of assault, I'm just gonna issue like a blanket statement. In general, my intention is essentially to play the DLC. Just assume, yo, you're right, this is amazing. In general, my intention is to never play the DLC for anything else. For anything in general, I should say. You know, I want to... I'm not the guy... You know, you can't have it all. I hope you're watching me because you find me entertaining. But I'm also not gonna... I'm not the guy who you should watch if you want to see games consistently be 100%ed. What's the logic behind it? The logic is very simple. I want to play a variety of stuff on subscriber streams. And in order to do that... You know, we're only getting 3 hours a week of game time here. So as a result, you know, you got to keep that variety up. Otherwise, you know, like as much as people are like Blood and Wine is amazing and you should totally play it, it also you know, we would have spent 8 months playing through The Witcher basically just to say that we did it. So what do we need with plasteel? Or 4 plasteel. We need a crap load of titanium. I remember that. Need 2 more lithiums. There's a 1. There's 2. Plasteel ingot. Now, what was I building here? It was the depth module, right? Okay. So it's a plasteel ingot, an aerogel? No, 3 rubies. We're good. Will you play Metro? It's honestly just not on my list. I don't think it's a good fit for me. I've played the earlier... I played Last Light a little. But I'm not really like... I'm not into the Metro franchise. I got other stuff on the docket, personally. There we go. Alright, how deep can we go now? We have to install it, I'm sure. Over here? $900 meters. Nier would be amazing to watch. I think that might hit the level of salt where I would just delete my channel. Well, I know you beat the game 9 times, But you didn't get ending Zeta Epsilon, which is really when you start to appreciate the Nietzschean subtext of the game. Alright. Now... let me drop off my remaining stuff. And I think we gotta go back to Mysterious Beacon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No water? No water? No food? Okay. You should also build the grappling arm for the prawn suit. I don't believe that I can right now because I, hold on, this needs repairs too, right? Maybe not. I don't have the modification station yet. Try not to crash into the base this time. Very wise. Let's take a long loop around here. We have another life pod too. That's Aurora. I thought we heard tell of another life pod. Perhaps not. Are you ever going to play Dead Cells again? Honestly, probably not. That's not coming from a position of salt. Yeah, I've just had my fill of Dead Cells. Mechanically, amazing. On a meta standpoint, oh, you're right, we should save. It's been like an hour and a half. I understand that they've changed the game so that it's not like... no longer does it seem like the best option is to just sprint to doors as quickly as possible. But, you know, I'm basically done with it. This is scary. Someone asked, were you interested in any of the stuff from the Nintendo Direct? Yo, absolutely. Mario Maker 2 is like a no-brainer. That's a gimme. Tetris 99 stream when? You already missed it, my dude. Already missed the window. That was on Friday. Link's Awakening. I mean, like, I wouldn't say no, but like, I'm not gonna say yes right off the bat either. Like, Mario Maker 2 is a green light. It's the easiest choice of all time. I will absolutely play it. You know, Link's Awakening is like a yellow light. That's definitely a potential Sunday game. Can't say it's a green light, but you know, there's a chance. Chances of playing it before Breath of the Wild? Like, 0. Very much 0. Uh-oh. I think I got hooked. I did see that I was in the top 10 most watched Smash streamers for January. It's flattering, for sure. Also bizarre, but flattering. I like playing Smash. It's a good fit on Tuesdays. Did you see the tweet that was like excluding influencers like Vinesauce, Lion, etc.? I did. I mean, I don't think that's a tweet that was meant to generate, like, offense. I mean, it was a tweet that was like, you know, he was just trying to put in context how much Melee streamers have helped Ultimate's view share. So he discluded me, or excluded me, because, you know, I mean, anybody on that list who was not, like, a primary Smash player is a little bit of an outlier. You know, they mess with the data set, so I understand. I don't expect everybody to know who I am. Please, Lord. I need to get things to scan. I beg you. In terms of, like, while we're descending 500 meters here, you know, there is new content coming to YouTube this week. I'll hit you up with some highlights. There's a Let's Look at Tetris 99 that'll probably be up tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, the videos that Dan Mathis and I recorded of Apex Legends. You know, there's only 4 of them. I don't want to say that it's because Mathis showed up almost an hour late and then started publishing his videos 2 days early, but, you know, I'll just put the facts out there and allow you to interpret how you would like to see them. I'm not going to say that me and Dan were there at 10 a.m. and Mathis overslept and then was like, do you guys mind if I post them off schedule? And then turned out that off schedule meant 2 or 3 days in advance of the other 2 of us. That's all right. We'll work the kinks out on an organizational level. Those are coming out tomorrow, but, or starting to come out tomorrow, I should say. But, hold on. We could probably get out and start exploring here, huh? Excuse me, sir. Angry triangle. It's not the start of an Apex Legends series. What it is the start of a new, I don't know, it sounds up my own butt, but it's the start of a new brand. So every Thursday, me and Daniel and Mathis are getting together to record multiplayer stuff together. Maybe it's going to be 1 week, maybe it's going to be 2 weeks per game. Publish those episodes over the course of the next week and then record a new thing on the next day. Glunk. So you pick 3, chop 1. Pick 2, chop 1. Definitely should not have picked so many, because now that I think about it, we don't need this much food. They're gonna go bad. But you know what we can do? Hold on. Can I just put it back in the... Oh, dude. There you go. Even better. How long until you just stream that too? See, that's the disheartening thing, is that, you know, people have been complaining for a while, and I don't think this is an egregious complaint. I should definitely get in the prawn suit, which means I should lower this. But, yeah. They're like, I want new content specifically for YouTube. And I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about making some content specifically for YouTube that, like, follows this, you know, style. And people are like, why don't you just not do that and then do, like, another stream instead where you do what you said you were going to do on YouTube, but on stream. You know, I got 2 delicate audiences here that I'm trying to work with both of them. You know, I'm trying to do the best of both worlds. But there's a lot of cynicism, you know, surrounding one or both of them. That's been, you know, I'm trying to be mature about it, but it is annoying to fight back against the layer of built-up cynicism on the internet.
Powering down.
Been trying to handle it with the kind of maturity and aplomb for which I'm obviously known. Where are we dropping, boys? I'm getting stuck on the mushrooms. I feel pretty cool right now. There's gotta be scannables down here. Whoa, oh, it's an undersea crab.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Hey, you weird lamprey, get out of here. Why? Why would you fight me? Like, look at you and look at me. That's really where you wanted, you thought you wanted to take a stab at the champ here? Good idea. What's going on in that swamp down there? Anyway, I'm not actually salty over the whole YouTube stuff. I know, you know, I was talking about it with Kate yesterday, and she's like, I hope you're not too stressed out about it. Legitimately, I'm like not stressed out about it at all. I think that the changes are gonna go over well once people see them. I think I just explained it extremely badly. Yo, what is this weird Final Fantasy The Spirits Within flish? Flish? Fish. Oh, you weird spirit fish, get out of here. I don't want to see you. I'm looking forward to never talking about it again and just seeing new content. That's the... Dude, I've learned some very valuable lessons, I hope. The valuable lessons I've learned is in the future, when it's stuff that I control, I'm just gonna, like, do it. And then, if it doesn't work out, stop doing it. That's a large boy. Oh, no. I mean, that didn't go that badly there. Just trying to do like a quick little repair here. Ah! The freaking spider bit me, dude! There are no scannables in this cursed place. This is like, it's like my Minecraft story arc. You know, I used to be so scared of the Nether, even the blocks scared me. Now I fear nothing. Face me. There are some things you should fear in this game. Dang Dev 8. In the pools of mist, there are mats you will need later. You wouldn't just say that to get me to fall into a toxic swamp, would you? This is the beginning of the endgame area? Dude, don't tell me that, because, like, I know I got a lot left to do. Mostly because I hear people saying, like, is NL ever going to finish this game? And then people say, no. But I've been having a good time playing Subnautica. Let me tell you why. In contrast to a lot of the other games we play on Sundays, It's had a lot more opportunity for casual conversation and banter. Some people like it, some people don't. But it's definitely been, you know... I don't like that sound. It's been more casual up to this point. You know, we got elements of base building. And then also occasional moments of incredible fear. Take some mushrooms back to base. I'm just scared. Because there's a very low, deep, resonating tone. Neighbors have their subwoofer on too high. Oh, it's one of these jokers. Yo, stay away from me, please.
New blueprint acquired.
These guys are kind of a problem. They have never done anything to me except annoy me a little. Take orange jelly sacks? You mean, this thing right here? Don't we have a bunch of this? Like, we got a ton of blood oil anyway, right? But it's back at Fox Base. One more for planting. But we can't plant it. We'd have to plant it in an outdoor planter, right? NL, the 6-year anniversary of the NLSS is coming up. Can we get Verdi for that? Absolutely not. Out of respect for the people who have watched the show for such a long period of time, I will play good video games that are more likely to be entertaining. But thank you for the reminder. We've already scanned this. This is where we came down here in the first place. Oh, maybe that, though? Can we get a gaming news segment? Oh, that's not a scannable at all. Now you're speaking my language. I would love to do maybe just like an hour of riffable content about how BioWare has abandoned their consumer base. And, you know, EA's stock price has gone up 8%. What does that mean? And then I could use the thumbnail of me with my mouth wide open and dollar signs for eyes. Somebody released a bad video game on Steam that you wouldn't have heard about it were it not for this video. Hello. I've decided I don't need to be here. I thought you feared nothing. I wouldn't say I fear that thing. I just have a healthy apprehension associated with it, deep in my bones. It's two very, very different things. You need to explore that cave more. This cave or the previous cave? Because I'm not scared of anything is the thing. I'm willing to go in here. Previous cave. All right, thank God we don't have to be here anymore. You think if NL retired, he would still do a podcast or something? Here's the thing. If you deposited, like, $10 million into my bank account right now, like, I would still do probably exactly what I'm doing right now. Because I don't know what else I would do. Like, this is basically what I want to do. I don't even know how it would change the kind of content I would put out. I would burn every bridge in my life if I got super rich. That's a troubling thought. Would you do one less Isaac a day? Well, yeah, but I'd replace it with something else. I don't know, like the Isaac... Here's the thing. I feel very fortunate. There was probably a period... Yo, Chainsaw Killer, thank you for the gifted subs. There was probably a period of, like, you know, 4 or 5 years where Isaac was, like, the bankable content that allowed me to make other content as well without, you know, starving. But now, Isaac does okay. But, you know, the Twitch really is kind of like the bulk of the stability. Which I think is good. And also, like, I go to sleep every night going like, geez, thank God I started streaming. But it means that I have the ability, because, you know, YouTube's a little bit more in flux. I choose to look at it as, like, there's an opportunity on YouTube to try new styles of content and play what people want to see instead of, you know, having, like, this paralysis that I have to keep making, like, 2 Isaacs a day forever. Alright, I'm in the acid, boys. Let's go. That's the thing, you know, is when you're investigating new opportunities, you know, you do what's called a SWOT analysis. You know, you do strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And I felt like, you know, when we were talking on Reddit, I was getting very little discussion of strength and opportunity, and quite a lot of analysis about weaknesses and threats. And what are the strengths of making a greater variety of content? I think it appeals to a wider base. I think it is more likely to have me be passionate about the kind of content that I'm making. Which I think, you know, it kind of speaks for itself. It makes better content in the future. And then what are the opportunities? I get to play, like, substantially more video games in a way that we both get to experience them. So those are what I consider to be, like, the big positives there. Dude, why? 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 I didn't want any part of this, okay? You did this to yourself. The other thing is people are like, it's been a golden age. It's not like it's, you know, oh, things are terrible. Like, now we gotta, like, throw a wrench into it because it's totally screwed. People have been like, it's been a great couple of months, particularly on stream. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we take the same philosophy that's led to what some people might describe a golden age on Twitch and, you know, apply it to YouTube as well. Yeah, get out of the resident sleeper age, exactly. Worst era was gaming news segment on the NLSS, no doubt. For sure. That was an ill-advised dalliance. Yeah. Brother, why do it? I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting to talk about. I know people are like, stop talking about it, but it's not like I'm talking about it to be like, you know, Mom, people disagree with me on the internet. I'm talking about it because I find it interesting as well. I think we got to get the Cyclops and take it down here. Excuse me, sir. Save and jump down? No, I'm playing on Iron Man. That's the other thing, is that, like, YouTube's kind of stale. Like, not for me, yes, but also for a lot of people. And I think that, you know, I've been ragging on other people in subtext about being like, you know, things are going bad on YouTube. What should I do? Maybe just abandon it, you know? So in order to be the person that I want to be, why not put in some effort and try to, you know, switch it up and see how it goes, instead of just being like, well, Twitch is, you know, the optics have started moving a little bit towards Twitch. Let's just abandon YouTube altogether. Ah! Yeah, it's an adaptation, I agree. Plus, people have wanted to see more variety for a while. I really think that people are pro the idea. They're just, they're anti the way that I presented it. Because I presented it as like, yeah, maybe I will play one episode of The Witcher 4 and then never touch it again. You should actually do that. Nah. NL, do you think there could be a race to the bottom on YouTube soon? Content creators make more and more clickbait videos. YouTube pays less. There's more and more mid-roll ads. I don't know. I think that happened. I think over the past 2 years or so, that's basically what happened. And I think right now we're kind of in like a dust settling phase where, please let me back onto my ship. I paid good money for this ship. Where, you know, a lot of the people who kind of, you know, had their branches shaken when YouTube went through some changes are now like, okay, here's where I stand, you know, following that. So I think we've kind of been in there for a while. Dude, having food here is so nice. I didn't mean to pick this. We can actually afford to eat it, though. That's fine. I don't know. I'll never hate on anybody for clickbait, really, though. Unless in the clickbait they're, like, lying. I also forgot what direction I have to go here. I think it's just straight down there. Yeah, like this way. Save! Thank you! No, like... clickbait that I find okay is like, you know, you made like a funny headline, and the headline is like, you know, what's the law about headlines that's like if they ever ask a question in a headline, the answer is almost always going to be no. Frag law? Yeah, that's the one. It's like Betteridge's law or something like that. Yeah. So, you know, if you ask a question like that, you're like, you know, is this the worst game ever made? I don't really, I guess we should go silent running, even though it uses a ton of power.
For silent running.
I don't actually find that bad. I just know what to not click on, you know? But when people are like, you know, top 20 leaked skins for Fortnite, and it's just made up stuff. That's where I'm like, this is actually, like, that's toxic. We're going deep, boys. Oops, whoops. Hold on. Broke my lights. Power's getting a little low. I'm a little scared. Yo, something's coming in hot, boys. Please descend. Please descend. It's alright, man. Maybe he'll dislodge me.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
Oh, really?
Warning, critical attack.
Honk at him? I got hooked on a freaking tree, dude. Alright, this seems like a load situation to me. Let's load this bad boy up. I don't think that area is for the Cyclops. I agree. It's loading, it just takes a while. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the subject. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a positive change. I don't think anybody... I guess that's where I got annoyed with myself, is I don't think many people are actually, like, annoyed with what I said.
Offline.
There was just stuff that I said that was prone for argumentation. And that's basically, you know, where the arguments came about. What if I just try swimming? That's a good trick. Get the prawn grappling hook? I don't think I have... Oh, how am I gonna swim, buddy? You got no oxygen. I completely missed the drama. Here's the thing, there is no drama. You know, it's just a good old-fashioned post-new millennium disagreement. You know, we don't have to... There doesn't have to be hard feelings about it either way. Just people, you know, spitballing and saying like, hey, I like the idea and concept, 1 sentence, but here's like 90 sentences about how bad I would hate it if this thing happened. I mean, we could just drop the prawn suit down and hope for the best. That seems like a terrible idea. The only thing I actually disagreed with is that I think you should do more Isaac when the expansion comes out. Yeah, no, I will, like, when the expansion comes out, I'll do 2 Isaacs a day for sure. Or maybe more, depending on the size of the expansion. Like, another reason it was frustrating for me is because I talked about a lot of those things in, like, the Isaac episode I recorded where I pitched it at first. And, then I was like, I already said that. And then I realized that nobody had heard it because that episode doesn't come out for like 2 more days.